Hello, everybody, welcome. It was like, let's get hello, Everybody, welcome. Rosie Psychic Investigator. I hope you're doing well today, guys. It's Monday, August 10th, and I'm back. I'm back on. Rosie's back on. Yes, she is. I'm back on. It's good. It's good, because it's been a while, right, since I was able to do this. But now I'm back. I'm fighting back. Oh yeah. So, so guys, I have a big long list because I'm still catching up to so many topics. So, so there's a lot to discuss. But this particular video is going to be about Elon Musk and his efforts to interfere in election. And so I'm gonna talk about a couple of articles, and we're gonna start from there. His efforts to influence elections. It's not funny. I'm like talking like this, but it's not. Okay. So, ballistic protection. I like to ask for protection. A beautiful ray of light coming on top of my head as I breathe in. I fill my lungs as I breathe out. I create a circle. I create a circle. I step into it. I step into it. I feel protected. I feel connected. I like to ask that information come only from the highest sources that create the good and all good, and so it is. And so this is the news. Elon Musk spends big in push to repeal Alaska's voting system. Tech billionaire Elon Musk has given 1.5 million to a group supporting the repeal of Alaska's voting system, according to a report filed with the state Friday. Ballot Measure 2, which will appear on the November ballot, seeks to repeal Alaska's ranked choice voting method, along with open primaries and campaign finance laws that were themselves adopted by ballot measure in 2020. Musk gave 1.5 million last month to the Aurora Action Network, a Wisconsin-based political action committee that has already collected contributions from numerous billionaire mega donors, including Dick Uihlein, Jeff Yates, Timothy Mellon, and Hillcorp owner Jeffrey Hildebrand. Aurora Action Network then gave the repeal campaign $1 million in late July. Musk's contribution, which make up a sizable share of the repeal campaign's fundraising, could provide pivotal for the future of Alaska's elections. The ballot measure would revert Alaska to close partisan primaries and pick one general elections. It would also eliminate campaign finance laws that enable Alaska voters to know when big spenders like Musk give money to Alaska campaigns. A group that opposes the ballot measure and supports the state's current voting system continues to have a cash advantage, having raised over $5 million to support its campaign, also from outside mega donors. Judy Illedge, the chair of the repeal group, who has long championed conservative causes in Alaska, thanked Musk for the contribution in a statement issued Friday. This year's ballot measure is the second attempt to repeal Alaska's election system by putting it to the voters. A 2024 initiative that would have repealed the state's open primaries and ranked choice voting system narrowly failed. So this is from the New York Times. Musk plans to spend at least $100 million to help Republicans in the midterms. Elon Musk, a year after a huge blowup with President Trump and the Republican Party, is said to be planning to spend in at least 8 states to help them in November. Elon Musk, a year after voicing deep frustration with the Republican Party and threatening to start a third party, appears to be back in the fold and prepared to spend big in the midterms to help GOP candidates. Mr. Musk, the world's richest person, has authorized his super PAC to spend 100 million to 120 million on a new field program in at least 8 states to help elect Republicans in November, according to 2 people briefed on the plans, who spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss the private deliberations. While Democratic candidates in key Senate races are raising more than their Republican rivals, many in the Democratic Party have begun to worry about being badly outspent overall in the midterms. Officials from Mr. Musk's Super PAC, America PAC, have communicated their nine-figure budget to other Republicans in recent weeks as part of an aggressive spending plan that is set to begin next month, according to a person with knowledge of the matter. The precise amounts could change, but Mr. Musk's financial commitment is seen as secure enough that officials in his super PAC have relayed its budgets to groups like MAGA Incorporated, President Trump's super PAC, which also has yet to reveal its midterm spending plan. Mr. Musk's group plans to initially target Senate races in at least 5 states: Alaska, Iowa, Maine, Michigan, and Ohio, and is having conversations about the contests in North Carolina, Georgia, and Texas, according to two people with knowledge of the Super PAC's plans. The Super PAC is also planning to spend in House races in states including California, Wisconsin, and Washington, according to two people with knowledge of the plans. Mr. Musk's super PAC is closely coordinating with an ecosystem of outside groups that are preparing field campaigns, including Americans for Prosperity, which is part of the billionaire Koch brothers political network, the Sentinel Action Fund, and other conservative organizations. Republican outside groups are planning to pull their field operations more than ever after a Supreme Court ruling in late June made it cheaper for party committees to work directly with candidates. Okay. Mr. Musk is not currently expected to play as front-racing a role as he did during the 2024 presidential race or during a major court election in April 2025 in Wisconsin, where his candidate lost. After the defeat in Wisconsin, Mr. Musk appeared aware that his public presence in the race had backfired, the New York Times reported last year. Okay, so we just saw the articles about Elon Musk spending money to defeat democracy in the 2026 midterm. So, will Musk succeed or fail? How far will he go? So, let's see. Let's do the revision here. So, wow, it's so interesting, visions, the images I get, very, just very, it's like so brief but so rich. So, I see an image of him, and there it's like I have a like a armario, I guess a closet here, right? And there's these little doors. It's just giving me an image like that. Like he has money in his hands. He's trying to shove the money into these. So like a closet or like just shoving money in, but the closet is closed. And then he's shoving money in, but he's turning his head and he's doing this motion. And he's turning his head because he's preoccupied with so many other things. And then I see that he turns his head and the money goes, some of it goes in, but it kind of falls down, meaning it doesn't go in and or it doesn't have an effect, because then it shows that he's putting money in, but that's definitely not his focus. And then I see that then he turns and then there's a giant tsunami that like washes over him as he's going in the other direction away from the election. So in other words, it's essentially suggests that he's not going to spend as much energy and as much money as he did in 2024, and that he is very distracted by other things, and that a tsunami is going to come. And I don't think it's a tsunami related to elections. I think it is related to his companies, because the way that he turns around and he's looking at something else. And what is he looking at? It's the his SpaceX, Tesla. He's trying to merge these companies, and I think God willing, the way that like the speculative aspects of the stock market related to AI are, God willing, going to implode, because guys, the corruption, it is just staggering. So so that's what I think. I for some reason, no, not for some reason, because he's not looking at the election part, he's looking the other direction. It suggests to me, and that's how I interpret it. And I have to say, sometimes people ask me, "Oh, could it be interpreted like this?" No, visions are not like cards, in that you get a meaning from it. It is not a meaning that can be, oh, it couldn't be something else. No, it's always very specific, and I'm getting confirmation from spirits. Yes, so it's not something that could be transferred to something. It couldn't. Nothing else could stand on it other than the thing I pick up. Okay, so that's what it is now. Um, Okay, and let's actually let me ask the other part of the question here, which is then, um, and what will be the out like regardless of how I have a Zoom mirror that has a it's like uh, reflecting back the light, so I have to turn it. So what is going to be the result of the election? Even if he does not put too much money, is he going to be happy with the result of the election? Wow, it shows me that again, this like giant tsunami, he's barely going to survive this thing, and he's not at all thinking about elections. Let me just confirm here. So is this tsunami related to elections? No, it's saying the financial, it's saying the financial, it's going to wash away the financial shenanigans. That's what I get. So I honestly, when I look at Elon Musk, he's not thinking about elections at all. It's like a whole completely different world. He's just like soaked in seawater. so so that's interesting. So I don't think that okay, so let's see what the cards say here. All right, so that's interesting, right? Very interesting. Very interesting. So again, what's going on with that question about Elon Musk spending money for the midterm elections? Will he succeed? Will he fail? What will be the outcome? Okay, so let's start here with these. Okay. Interesting. Now this is upright, uh, upside down. It's upside down for me. So it's this is sick, the sick man. And okay, let's see more. Oh, enemy upside down exposed. I mean, enemy exposed, sick. Interesting. Now here, this card is about joy, but basically, you see people drinking wine. When it's upside down, it can mean addiction issues or delusion, right? And we know that Elon Musk is addicted to ketamine, right? And I think he's ill. Yes, I mean most of these people are, right, in a way or another. And this is so he's ill. The enemy is exposed. The foreign enemy, most likely, right? But it's an enemy not in your environment. And this is drinking the Kool-Aid and or addiction of some kind. Oh no, coffin. Sad for him. Sad for him. All right, here is the vision, or it's also it's not exactly illusion, but it's like a vision, end of a vision related to children. Also could be his, you know how he has like all these kids. But anyway, so end of the hope for a new beginning. Really? Oh, I thought he has great ideas about democracy. Just kidding. No, of course not. He does not. Of course not. He does not. Of course not. He does not. Okay, here is fighting aggression. End of aggression, really? Blocked his. Oh no. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Election. This is the election card, guys. A card of choice. Making a choice. Making an election, right? Electing something to choose something. Now, here is fighting blocked. Could be also be fighting to block an election, but fighting is blocked through an election because an election. Fighting. Oh yeah. Could be. Let's see. So let's see what this says. This is the same. This is a Kipper system, the same system as these German cards. Okay, let's see what it says. Now, the young women, mature man. I sometimes I don't love people cards because okay, massive worry. All right, let's see. So I like to pull more. Oh, despair. Oh no, despair. False person. That's exactly who he is. Despair, because it's also the false person meaning all the lies, the fraud, right? Fraudulent, despairing, false person receives notice of something. Like he's concerned about all kinds of things, and I think it's the investigations in France and other countries. And guys, people know what he's been up to really, and not just in our elections. His own companies are not performing as well as I think he had hoped, right? And things are not going as well again as he. Okay, here it is. Money payments. Despair about the money. Really interesting. Now, room is something private, upside down, covert. So, oh, gift upside down, corruption. That's right. Interesting. So, Oh, also, you know what it is, guys? If it's upside down, it could mean debts. Because I've always thought that, like, honestly, he owes a lot of money to Russia because his companies, especially Tesla, back in the day, they lent him a lot of money. They, quote unquote, invested. So we have your sick man ends the fighting. He's desperate for money. There's desperation here for money. Enemy exposed. The vision is blocked. The vision they had, or the dream they had, their goal they had, is blocked. The mature man, I think that's him, is the false person, is doing something covert. Okay. And then we have here a drug addiction or delusion, a new beginning for election, or the large children in the election also. We know that the EPS files will play a role. Message of concern, or it could be like a document that someone's reading in. It's serious. And here is a gift, but also debts. So again, this is the situation, right? I think it suggests here that he's in a lot of trouble, mostly related to money, and that is distracting his energy. And here we have here the coffin, and the end of the hope. Like he may not have the even the resources to do everything he's done in 2024. So let's actually, you know what? Let's ask this question. Will I mean I think the cards implied this and the vision did too. But I want to know, so is what he's going to do in the 2026 midterm elections as far as money and or actions, is this going to be less than he did in 2024? Or like how much will he do to change the outcome of the election, and will he succeed? Again, I'm just asking because that's the main concern, right? Of course we don't love his companies, but that's not, oh wow, again, gift is what he's giving. Message. Oh no, thief. Interesting. Message about, again, it suggests that there's information comes out. A message could be information, right? About his, like his shady companies. Something about his finances could be exposed. Okay. So let's see. Waiting. Oh, waiting. He's waiting. He's expecting something. Okay. Melancholy. Really? Oh no, imagine us. He's melancholy. Oh no, is he really? Doctor means advisors. So advisors or advice. Okay. And then let's see here. Look at the thief. That's right. The gift and remember, this is similar to what we saw earlier just now. Desperation is desperate. The desperate thief. Oh no, prison. That he is felon. There he is, Elon. He's in prison right now. Is that right? Oh no, it's a couldn't wish better outcome for him. But really, is it really? Is it in prison? Oh no, no, he doesn't deserve it. Not him. No, 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 no. No, sad for him. Sad for him. Let's see. A long time. He's gonna a long time. Let's see. For a long time, he's like shady. And guys, it's interesting because gift. There's an aspect of accounting here where I think the fraudulent accounting, he could be like, doesn't make sense. He like presents something as a gift or he donates, you know what I mean? All this stuff. It's interesting. Long time happiness, long time uh beauty, long time offer related to health and resources. Interesting. Now, guys, you can actually say that he stole our resources because he's staking, we have to support his companies because of all these contracts with the government. Something private. Interesting. Oh no, here, this is a pause. It's a person who has a illness. It could also mean something related to sex. Here, there he is, the man. Now let's see one more card because again, okay, for far away. That's right. He has a lot of foreign friends. So private shenanigans far away, or privately he's pausing something related to something far away. Now let's see what is missing here. Did I use Hera before? I thought I had. I don't know. Maybe last time I didn't. Did I use here? Let's see here. What's happening? Oh, asserting himself. Success or something coming out. Oh no, the last card. Painful ending, huh? You got a painful ending, huh? Whoo! Painful ending, huh? Huh? No, 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 no. So very interesting, guys. It suggests again that like he's waiting for this money, but here it is: gift waiting, right? Theft for a long time in private. And then he has a letter that letter or document that makes him sad and desperate. Offers or happiness is paused. Happiness related to SEX is paused. And then you have here it comes out, right? Success, but I think it comes out. Here we have some theft advisor advice leads him into prison. The man here related to something far away and related to resources and his health, actually, because this is the card of resources and health at the same time. And the last card we have here is final ending. So no, it nothing here. So there's only, I mean, these two cards could be construed as positive, but all the other surrounding cards are not. So it really does not look good for him. Okay, so that's what how did I say? That's very, very interesting. All right. Okay, so now let's go back to the questions. Okay. So then the next question, maybe the final question for now is, since I saw, going back to the vision of the tsunami vision, where so it suggests that as the election is happening or happens, he's just completely deluged with consequences. But let's ask here. So let's see, by let's say December 30th of 2026, where will Elon Musk be? Because it looks like he's not happy. And where will he be? Where will his companies be? And where will be his political friends be? Okay, so December 30th, 2026. Wow, oh wow, it's just again this it looks like almost like a flood has happened and there's like broken windows and it's just like wet and it's just everything is broken and he's just like and then it's like he's in a white room. So is it he's insane or something? What the hell just happened? What is that? And I see that he's looking, he's on the ground, like digging the little parts, the pieces of everything has been destroyed. And it's like, my company, it was, no, but it's worth billions, trillions. I was once worth $1 trillion. I was, I'm worth $1 trillion. I am. And it's saying he's had a mental breakdown. He's in a mental hospital and he's just picking up the pieces. And then it shows me a scene of his advisors or like the people that work for him, like scrambling because, months ago it was worth a trillion or whatever it was. And now it's pretty much worthless. So, wow, that's interesting. So, okay. So then does it mean that, I guess what we can infer from here is the idea that there will be some kind of economic collapse for his companies close to the election. Is this true? Show me. Okay, so it's showing me on one window here the stock market and then the election. Yeah, I see that it's like these buildings. It's kind of like the tower card, right? The buildings like there's all these windows that are broken and then knock and then like almost like people throwing things at the companies, but more like people are angry at what's happening. And then the things start, it's like people are shaking it and then it starts to collapse because it's saying it's a house of cards, literally. And then I see there's all these bros holding the windows. Oh, no, you can't. We're very smart, very special. And then it's like, no, they can't hold the walls up because the walls are made up of cardboard. So it's a house of cards. So yes, it's saying it shows me kind of like there's all these holes right before like the election, but as the election happens towards the end of the like that period being very unstable for the stock market and the thing just collapsing because it's saying I see Trump's not there anymore and that's what it looks like. So wow, that was intense. So let's see what the cards say here. All right, interesting. Okay, so let's see now. That was intense. So again, where's the stock market related to Elon Musk? Like his company is going to be doing the like as the election happens, what will be happening with Elon Musk's business? Okay, let's see. Let's actually do this side by side. So here, let's see Elon Musk's business. Let's not reveal until the end. So Elon Musk businesses and the election side by side. Okay, let's see. What else? What else? Because sometimes, like I get, I don't know. It's so, again, here is Elon Musk's businesses, again, happening next to the election. So let's see here. Waiting, there's expectations. And actually, this card, as soon as I reread the explanations about these cards, is about 2 months, 3 months. Oh, this, what? Look, this gray is, oh no, really burning building? That's right, exactly what I said. Yeah, oh no, oh no. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, this is victory. This is all actually could be election. This is parading in public. Oh no, happy. Oh no, but that could be actually about the SEX. Let's see here. For a long time. Okay, constancy. The White House, the house. Interesting. But now that could mean that stuff about the SEX comes out. Or expectations, but there's a disgrace here in public. It could be connected to the election for a long time. Things that have happened for a long time in the White House. That's interesting, right? This should be the election, but it's this should be business of Elon Musk, not the election. But it is talking more about the election than about a business. Okay, let's see. And this could also mean the IPO, actually, because you see, this is when something that is paraded in public. This could be that too. But anyway, the values for a long time in the White House or the House. All right, but let's see here. What is that? So this is the election. Now, bad health. This could be a pause, but again, it relates to the card here of the heart, the SCX too. But let's see what else. Okay. Oh, the friend upside down. This could be the allies, our allies. Okay. Here, quiet, something quiet. The resting meditation. Oh, snake spy. Year of fortune, a lot of money. Letter. Now, letter could also be votes. Okay, so that's interesting. Pause. Bad health, stress, allies, quietly spying, good fortune at the election. So that's interesting. So it suggests that actually, it's so interesting, right? Because I had asked the question, the card said something completely different. They talked about something going down and related, I think, to SCX and or the IPO of Elon Musk, but the White House too. And then it suggests that the allies may be involved in creating pause to the election, or a pause meaning, let's actually ask more about this. Let's see here. What is house again? The White House, right? Oh, ending. That's right. Prison. That's right. It's saying that's right. Wow. Sad. I love this. Yeah. That's very interesting. Okay. So yeah. So it's saying not gonna the outcome not as not as good as they would have liked. Okay. All right. So that's that. Okay, so that's about it, guys, for this one question. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Is there anything else we should know about you? What is going on with Elon Musk by the end of the year? It shows me him walking, but kind of like heavy steps, and then there's a hole he falls into it, and it's like the burning building behind him. So it's saying, wow, the last message of Spirit saying, "You reap what you sow." You reap what you sow. Good luck with that. Yeah. So, and saying, keep the faith, Rosie. All right. All right, guys. So good messages. Good messages. All right. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Oh, and if you press subscribe if you haven't, because I noticed that since I haven't been on YouTube for a while, this happens a lot, by the way. People unsubscribed from my channel, but just so you know, subscribe if you haven't. Okay. All right. Bye bye.